Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel, Kindred Souls of Brooklyn and Sarasota. And today is May the 7th, 2025, and Conclave has started today. So as a Catholic for almost 60 years, I thought it'd be interesting to give you my take on the election of the Pope and give you some ideas on that and some facts. So first off, for this year, for this time rather, we're going to have 133 cardinals coming together at Conclave. Now, in order for you to be invited to Conclave, you have to be a cardinal, and that's the highest ranking underneath the Pope pretty much. Pretty much consider it like the governor of a state. And in this time, we're going to have 133 cardinals showing up. Now, the rule is you have to be a cardinal under 80 years old because potentially if you're showing up, you could be voted in as Pope. And the rule is that to be elected Pope, you have to be under 80 years old. So an interesting fact with this group of cardinals is that Pope Francis, who passed away, actually placed 108 of these cardinals in office, if you will. So it's pretty much thought by myself that you're going to see a continuity of governance, if you will. It'll be traditional in terms of what Pope Francis was setting forth. And one of the major facets of this, because I know a lot of people want a very conservative Pope. Some people want Pope that's going to maybe bring women in as priests. I don't think we're going to see that. But what I do think we're going to see is, and here's the word of the day. My wife always laughs at different words that I use. But in this case, it's a word called synodity. And this is what you're going to see continuing with this next Pope, I believe. And synodity is essentially the use of non-religious people to help out the Catholic Church. Now, I know in the church that one of my relatives goes to, I don't want to say the church because it's also one that I went to, they're heavily using non-religious people. When I say non-religious, it means people who aren't nuns, priests, bishops, things like that, to make decisions, because the Catholic Church, especially like in New York, I could tell you, has become the mission church again. Very few, I come from a very big diocese, the Brooklyn Queens Diocese. I think we had maybe one or two last year that went in to become priests. So this synodity thing, the Catholic Church needs regular lay people to do a lot of the work in the church. So I think that's what you're going to see a continuance of. So I believe this next Pope will be synonymous with the practices of Pope Francis. I mean, we could be surprised. You know, I'd love to see a New York cardinal or a cardinal from America particularly become Pope. I mean, you have Cardinal Dolan of New York, but I don't think we'd ever see that because it's already, you know, assumed and known that the United States pretty much controls the world. So I don't think that they want an American Pope in there. I don't know if the world would view that properly, but I sure think it would be great. You know, and from a fun standpoint, we haven't had an Italian Pope in the last three popes, right? But there's an Italian Pope named Cardinal Pizzaballa. And man, how more Italian can you be than Cardinal Pizzaballa? I mean, he actually spells it Pizzaballa. Can't you imagine all these places like Domino's and Little Caesars capitalizing on that with the Pizzaballa pizza? That would be amazing. So what we're waiting for at the Sistine Chapel, of course, during this vote is the smoke to come out of the chimney. They've installed the chimney, and essentially when the white smoke comes out of the chimney, then we know we have a new Pope. And when you see black smoke, that means that they're still they're still talking about the who should be Pope, still taking votes. So the magic number, I mean, everyone talks about the Electoral College when we elect the president, and there is a magic number in this case too. So the new Pope would need 89 votes to be elected as Pope. So we'll say a prayer for this man who's going to be coming in and hope that he's blessed and he'll do some really great things. That's what I'm hoping for. We could certainly use it and need it. And that's about it. I just figured I'd do this quick video and be interesting to see who becomes Pope for the next time and throw some facts out there. So this is Al signing off from Kindred Souls of Brooklyn. God bless everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.